Now, officials updated us on their progress within the last couple of hours, and a new estimate on acreage is now somewhere between 13,000 and 15,000. The last survey of homes in the burn area shows 379 homes destroyed. And tragically, we learned yesterday that 2 people are confirmed dead in this fire. Let's go now live to Tyler Lopez. Tyler, investigators believe they are narrowing in on a cause of this fire.
Absolutely. We also heard folks getting answers that they wanted, even heard applause from evacuees desperate for word on their homes. And they were getting those answers from the incident commander himself. I heard him tell one concerned homeowner after the press conference that it's not perfect, but he says the strategy is solid. Now, there's no question they got some help today from all this cloud cover, and the belief is they had a good night. Take a look at how difficult, though, this process will be. This is video from the Air Force Academy taken on Thursday. As we've heard so many times, they often tell you that aircraft don't fight fires or put fires out. Firefighters do, and they do it on the ground. 800 personnel battling this 13 to 15,000 acre blaze using an inside-outside approach. They've got perimeter attacks concentrating now on the western edge with interior patrols still protecting homes. 2 people, a man and a woman, were killed trying to leave as the fire started Tuesday, and 379 homes now lost, making this Colorado's all-time most destructive fire. But this morning we heard far more compliments than critiques.
I have never seen national resources deployed so quickly. I've never seen the National Guard troops respond and relieve checkpoints so that law enforcement can get in and do their job. I'm very pleased with it, and I couldn't even imagine it happening any faster.
They had a really good night. We're having a good morning. The wind is not there like it had been, so it's great.
Now, Irene and her husband Ron are at 13935 Herring Road in Black Forest. They told me they wanted me to use the address because they simply don't know if it's still standing. Now, Sheriff McKinney said that's because they have 12 people who still have to survey some 7,000 homes. That's a process that will extend today, and they expect updates later in the day. Now, the incident commander says the approach today is to do much the same as we're doing now. Look at the horizon. If they see smoke popping up, they will attack it aggressively from the air and on the ground. As he said, we don't want to let it build up heat and come at us. Now, they're also still working on a cause for this fire, and they've got a new phone number and an email address where you can contribute if you'd like. The phone number to call is 719-444-8393. Remember, this fire started around 1 o'clock Tuesday. If you have any information about that, this is the phone number to call, or the email address if you have any photos that might relate to that cause, Black Forest Fire Tip Line at elpasoco.com. If you didn't get all that down, you can find it right now on our 7 News mobile app. Certainly a cautiously optimistic tone. They told us they're going to use bulldozers and air attacks to make sure this fire doesn't push west towards Highway 83. Much better seen now than a few hours ago. Around 6:30 this morning, we were very concerned about the high winds. They've really dropped, and we're only now starting to see some direct sunshine. Live in Colorado Springs, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
Thanks for the update, Tyler. Mandatory evacuations are still in place for 38,000 people. That's 13,000 homes expanding into 3 counties. Thousands of others are still on pre-evacuation notice. Fire officials are asking residents to remain patient. The Black Forest fire claimed the lives of 2 people. The El Paso County Sheriff says the couple called friends to say that they were packing up and evacuating, and they could see flames and hear popping in the background.
The fact that we have 2 individuals that lost their life is sad, and my heart, and I know the heart of this community, goes out to the family and friends they leave behind.
We do not yet have the names of the 2 people who were confirmed dead. We do want to give you a sense of what it's like inside the fire area. There are places where all the trees are burned and blackened, as you see here. Other spots had flames traveling just along the ground, while the treetops were green, as in this shot. And then you see other zones where homes are simply reduced to their cement foundations and to ash, and all of the belongings are destroyed. As in this example, the metal skeletons of a few items were able to survive the intense heat of the flames. Melted mailboxes, as if hit by blowtorches, and there you can see some sagging metal framework. While we are seeing less smoke from the fire today, there is a health advisory extending all the way to the Denver metro area. The state health department says air quality may be especially severe for people living in Elbert and Peyton.